been a minute. What's up, you guys? Me from Tech here, back again with another, you guessed it, video. That was stupid. Anyway, today I'm going to be talking about the Sony Wf-1000 XM4s because it's been over a month since I've had these headphones, and I had an initial impressions on them, well, a kind of in-depth comparison with the AirPods Pro, but I want to talk about my experience with it over a month. So if you've seen my prior video, we already talked about, the case. The case looks really good. It's small, it's compact, it's got a satisfying clamp sound to it. You got a green LED here when the headphones are nice and charged. It's yellow when it's charging, and etc. So this damn face tracking, you can turn that off. But yeah, the case is small and compact. It fits in your pocket, unlike its former predecessor, the Sony Wf-1000 XM3s. The case is a lot smaller and it fits in the pocket. It's more pocket friendly, and it offers wireless charging, and it gets you 24 hours total battery life, with including the battery life that's on the headphones themselves, which is about 8 hours with ANC and about 12 hours without ANC. So you get a pretty heavy duty battery life with these headphones. Now, besides the lightweight part of it, let's talk about the design and the ergonomics of these headphones, because they are a very different design compared to last year's model, and I really like it, and I think everybody else likes it too, especially with it being like sport friendly, let's say, because with these headphones, see if I can put in my ear for you, it's got a very nice sleek design with the signature Sony bronze goldish branding on there, with the little circle thing right there, and it's got Sony branding on it, just like the WH-1000 XM4s, and they look pretty nice and compact, and I keep repeating myself because that's how they look. They look damn good, if you tell me. They're pretty big, I'd say. They're not too big. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. But they are not too big, and they're a little on the heavier side, just a little bit. If you're coming from AirPod Pros, Galaxy Buds Plus, Galaxy Buds Pro, these earbuds are a little on the heavy side. It does have like the new Q1 chip, I think it's called, and that new little processor in there. It's got some decent sized drivers on here. I'll put the specs on the screen right here to tell you what the specs are when it comes to the drivers and all that stuff, and the weights and other good stuff. So it's not bad. It's not a bad weight. It is noticeable when you go back and forth with the other AirPods Pro and stuff like that. Powerbeats Pro, for that matter, as well. Or when I would switch back between the Powerbeats Pro and the Sony Wf-1000 XM4s, I did notice a weight difference, and the Powerbeats Pro were more comfortable. And speaking of comfort, let's talk about the earbuds themselves and the tips. Right now, I don't know if you guys can see it. Right now I have the Comply memory foam tips on here, because Sony's earbud tips, the memory foam tips that these come with, man oh man, they're comfortable, they're okay, and Sony was really cheap with this. Let's talk about this, man. You're paying $280 for some what's made to be and marketed as pretty solid headphones. They offer you best-in-class noise canceling. I don't have the Bose headphones, so I can't really compare them, as I've heard that Bose is still better, but won't talk about that right now. Right now, it's apparently class-leading noise-canceling earbuds. It's got some decent ambient sound controls on there. It sounds natural, but due to the sealing that you get from the earbuds, because you have the memory foam tips, and let's talk. Let me get into this too. Now we're talking about the sealing. The sealing is the key factor to the noise canceling on these earbuds. So I had the Spin Master silicone tips, or just like, and some other like Sony alternative silicone tips, because the memory foam pads tips on here just went to crap. Like within weeks, within my workouts, the memory foam tips started falling apart, and I didn't want any bits and pieces of memory foam debris falling into my ear canal, because that probably would be very uncomfortable. So the medium tips started falling apart, the large tips started falling apart, and the small tips that I have are getting there, a little worn out. And for $280, man, they don't offer you or package with it extra memory foam tips. You literally get 3 sets. That's it. For $280, you're getting 3 sets of not durable memory foam tips. Granted, they are comfortable, and they are the reason why the noise canceling on these earbuds is class leading, second best or first best, because with the silicone tips, the noise canceling on these earbuds is honestly, I wouldn't call it subpar, but it's literally on par, if not a little less better than the AirPod Pros. And that really shocked me. I thought noise canceling had to do with like the new processor that they have in there, but no, man, it's literally the memory foam tips. If you substitute the memory foam tips with silicone tips, the noise canceling on the Sony Wf-1000 XM4s is average. And for $280, because you're changing memory foam tips to silicone tips, it's average. I don't know if the Bose offer memory foam tips in their earbuds, but apparently they're better than these with the earbuds that they come with, and I think they're silicone. Correct me in the comments if you're wrong. Correct me in the comments if you're wrong. Correct me if I am wrong in the comment section below, because I think the Bose Quiet Comforts have silicone tips, your standard earphone tips. These have memory foam. So without the memory foam, the noise canceling here is average. I can hear the fan, I can hear people talk, I can hear just the regular lows and high frequencies from like air vents and cars. I can hear everything with noise canceling on. And with the memory foam tips, scary noise cancellation, as Flossie would say it. You can't hear anything at all. And with the Comply memory foam tips, God, man, the noise canceling is amazing. I can't hear anything at all. And these are pretty loud at like, you get pretty satisfactory sound around 50%. 50% volume, you get pretty satisfactory sound. And if you get the EQ on and the DSEE Extreme on there, which is DSEE Extreme upscales your low bit music files to make it more hi-fi and high quality music. I didn't really notice a difference when using YouTube Music, which has a lower codec compared to Spotify and Apple Music. So I didn't really notice a difference there at all using it. So I just turned it off because with the WH-1000 XM4 is the big brother of these earbuds. It tells you that having the graphic EQ on and the DSEE Extreme on at the same time will drain your battery life on your headphones even more. It didn't tell you, it doesn't give you this warning with these earbuds, but it's the same thing because I work midnights and I have a desk job kind of. And when it's a little slow, I like to have one earbud in listening to music at moderate volume so I can hear what's going on. And it doesn't last the whole shift because I have the DSEE Extreme on and the equalizer on. And it's an 8-hour shift and the earbuds die. They're at 100% the start of the shift and they die before the shift is over. So I would think and factor in the fact that the DSEE Extreme and graphic equalizer makes the battery life with the ANC on, or ambient sound control on general, to be less than 8 hours. So keep that in mind with these headphones. We do have the app in here. I want to talk about the app real quick. So we're going to screen record really quick. Get into screen recording, go to the headphones app. Okay, so there's a software update available, and I've been trying to update these headphones for the longest time, and every time I try to update these headphones, it won't let me. I hope it lets me, and I look stupid trying to make an example out of this, but it might be because I'm iOS 15 beta. I don't know. I got the left earbud out. I want to start, and when I hit more info, the app crashes. You guys saw that. I can't update these headphones. And this latest update is supposed to fix the Bluetooth connectivity issues, which is something that I had. And one of the cons of these headphones was the Bluetooth connectivity. They would go in and out, and it would muffle, and it would make these weird whooshing sounds, and it would disconnect, and it wouldn't connect. It's just very inconsistent Bluetooth connectivity, and when you're paying $280, you want solid Bluetooth connectivity. So let's go back to the app, and it's going to connect to these headphones, and I'm just going to go over the basics of this app like I did in the previous video, which was like 30 minutes long, so I was comparing it with AirPod Pros. So you have the adaptive sound control, and all this is basically these headphones will detect if you're moving, walking, or in transit, and if you're in transit, turn on noise canceling. If you're walking, turn on ambient sounds, you can hear your surroundings, yada yada. You can turn on if you want to learn to your location, your frequent locations, so it'll adapt to the sound control based on your locations and what you're doing in that location. Pretty convenient / creepy stuff, I know, because you don't want things tracking you all the time. Everything these days with tech involves tracking you to make things more efficient and more better for you and easier for you to make your life a lot easier, but it requires you being tracked by a certain app or application or software device, and you want to know where that data is going, but at the same time, I mean, I don't know. So you're pretty much sacrificing a little bit of privacy for a little more convenience. It's up to you if you want to turn on all this tracking stuff. But either way, you're being tracked with your cell phone, I think, regardless. So it doesn't matter to me. So I would keep it on if I wanted to use it. You have your noise canceling control in here. You have the automatic wind reduction, ambient sound, Also has wind reduction. You have focus on voice. You can have different levels of ambient sound. You can turn it off to save your battery life to get that optimum 12 hours of battery life. You have speak to chat, which is the same thing as the WH-1000 XM4s, where when you would speak, the music will go back in the background so you can have a conversation. And once you're done, about 5 to 10 seconds, you can enable this or change it in the settings. Your music will cut back on, or you could just press play. And there's your equalizer on here. With the equalizer, I highly recommend bright and excited. Anything else besides that is not that good. So if you want some crisp high vocals and you're not satisfied with the sound coming out of these headphones, because they do automatically come out the box with tuning that's more towards the lower frequencies, so you'll be a little bit more bassy and the vocals won't be as bright, and the instruments like the cymbals and all the other clashing stuff won't be as crisp. But if you go to the EQ and turn it up the way I have it here, this is the settings that I have. Clear bass at 9. I pretty much had it at bright, and I did some more adjustments with the clear bass, because at bright the clear bass is at -1, and I want bass, so we're gonna have crisp vocals and some bass and some balance there. With excited, you do get the frequencies are a little better. Here, I'll just show you what excited looks like. Gonna show you some excitement if I can get there. All right, so off, excited. So excited pretty much raises the highs and the mids a little bit, and decreases the lows and raises the lows at 1000 hertz. So it's good. I like bright with my bass boosted because I like clear vocals in my music. So you have 360 audio in there. I don't really mess with that. It's gimmicky to me. And you have Bluetooth connection quality, which is, if you're having unstable connection, you can change it to prior to a stable connection, which will affect sound quality, obviously. And next we have system. So you can turn on the Google Assistant. And this is another gripe that I have, and it doesn't seem like they put it in the description for the software update, that the Google Assistant, when it's enabled, you can only use the right earbud independently. You cannot use the left earbud independently and have the right earbud in the headphone case. Otherwise, the headphones disconnect and you can't use them. If you turn this off, you can use both headphones independently. But if you're using Google Assistant or Amazon Assistant, then you cannot use the left earbud independently while the right earbud is charging. You'll have to leave the right earbud out, and that sucks, because you're pretty much going to drain the battery of the right earbud for no reason at all by leaving it out. So that kind of sucks. You also have automatic power off when you're not using it, pause when the headphones are taken off. So it's got that ear detection. Why is it a tongue twister? And obviously you have your software updates and all this other stuff. So, and you can turn off the headphones with this little power button right there. So that's pretty much it for the application of this. I think I pretty much covered my experience with these. With the Complete memory foam tips, they do stay on a lot better. The memory foam tips that come out of the box with these Sonys, it slips just a little bit when you're super sweaty. But with the Complete memory foam tips, when I'm super sweaty, it actually stays in the ear. And it's actually a little bit more comfortable than the other memory foam tips that come out of the box. The Spin Masters or silicone tips or whatever they're called. Those are very comfortable as well, but do sacrifice a tremendous amount of noise canceling quality when you wear them. So bear that in mind, but they are comfortable. But noise canceling definitely takes a huge hit when not using memory foam tips. They stay in the ear when working out. IPX4 rating, so I sweat a lot, and these have been just fine. They don't break down on me. They've pretty much they've worked a lot. The only gripe I have is with the Powerbeats Pro. When I use that to work out, the volume levels, when it's like at 75 to 100%, it gets pretty damn loud. With these headphones, when you turn them up beyond 60%, you can hear the EQ shifting, and it starts sounding a little weird when you go beyond 75%. And when you try to go to 100%, it doesn't feel like it's at 100%. It still feels like it could be louder, but it's not. The Powerbeats Pro get a lot louder when it's maxed out compared to these headphones. So bear that in mind. If you like really cranking out your music, it's not going to get that loud. But when it is at 100%, it doesn't distort at all. With the Powerbeats Pro, what I use every now and then, I go running, work out of the gym. At 100%, it definitely distorts. The clashes and highs just crash, and they just sound awful when it's maxed out. With these, when you max it out, everything is still balanced and fine-tuned, and sounds perfectly fine, honestly. So they are good for working out. The only issue I have is on the treadmill. You can, with the bounce, you can. It just sounds weird. It's distracting. You can like hear the bounce in the earphones. If you guys run on a treadmill and you've had these, you probably know what I'm talking about. But honestly, I think with the complete memory foam tips, I haven't experienced that really, actually. It's with the Sony memory foam tips that I kind of experienced those weird bounce sounds off the treadmill. So overall, these headphones are great. They are phenomenal. One of the best true wireless headphones. When it comes to sound quality, it's definitely one of the best sound quality true wireless headphones out there in the market right now, especially with the graphic EQ. Out of the box, it's okay, but with the graphic EQ, it sounds a lot better. And with the memory foam tips, it sounds a lot better too. I do notice a hit in sound quality when using silicone tips as well, so bear that in mind. But other than that, these headphones are phenomenal. They're really expensive, so maybe on Black Friday they'll go on sale, and it's hard to find these in stock sometimes because a lot of people like these headphones, they're buying them. So I would highly recommend it if you got the money to spend. $280 on these bad boys. It comes in black and white. I'd recommend these headphones, definitely without a doubt, for working out, for just enjoying music, and I'd recommend the complete memory foam tips. The sound quality of these headphones sound a lot better with those memory foam tips, and they stay in the ear a lot better, and they're more comfortable, and the noise canceling actually improves due to the seal of the complete memory foam tips and what they have to offer. So if you like this video, hit that thumbs up, hit that bell icon, stay tuned for more videos from me. My next video, I'm going to be working on my long-term over 1 year, it feels like 1 year with the iPhone 12 Pro Max. It hasn't been a year yet, but pretty damn close, definitely over 6 months, so stay tuned for that, and I'll be back for that one. All right, thanks for watching, take care, peace.